that it's really, really important for us to be able to have our stories stay alive, to have our veterans tell our stories. And so that is really the nidus of, besides saying thank you, is to be able to say thank you to the greatest generation. And in Nebraska today, there's roughly about 250 World War II veterans still thriving in the great state of Nebraska. And we're really, really blessed, Harry, for you to be here. And just, you brought the whole town out to come and see you. So that is really, really cool. So with no further ado, Harry, if I can get you to come up, and I'd give you a couple things that we have. First would be the medallion that recognizes our World War II veterans. And as you can see, there's the wheat and it's the sower on top of the Capitol. So Harry, on behalf of all Nebraskans, we say thank you for your extraordinary work, all that you've done for the country, for the planet, for the state of Nebraska. God bless you.
Anybody's been around, you know, if you're looking for wars, everybody wants not to be a member of the 4F, so you don't have to go. Well, my mother told me when I was about 3 years old, she was playing with me and noticed that I didn't have much action on one eye. So we didn't have any darkness, and she went to fellows those eyeglasses, but he said it's the optic nerve. Then when I went to grade school, the same thing. Sent a note home to my mother, you can't see out of my eye. And in high school, it was the same thing. By the time I got to the end of high school, everybody had a register for the draft. But I was 4F again. So I was driving the truck in New York, and I saw a big building. Sign up here, so I signed up. Same thing, about 4 guys got together and say, no, we can't use him, but wait a minute. He knows a little thing about Morse code. So they said, go home in about a couple of months, we'll send you a letter. They sent me a letter to go to school in New York, right in the downtown in the Bowery. Now, the Morse code is a bunch of dits and dots, you know. And the hours of the school were 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. Pretty good. But it didn't stop there. Then the rest of the class went from 4 in the afternoon to midnight. Now you got a bunch of kids listening to dits and dots at midnight. It's 12 at midnight to 8 in the morning. So thank goodness I got out of there in 3 months. They sent me down to Fort Marathon, New Jersey for basic training. I was there 2 days. They gave me a uniform, sent me down to I forget what city, country, and made me an instructor of this thing. Well, trying to instruct 18-year-old kids of dots and dashes is being fun. This is work. So I transferred to a Sigma unit, and we got ready. Our sole mission was D-Day. And we practiced about a year. And everything was fine until we got to England. And then they forgot to send us over to D-Day. So what are you going to do with 150 guys? Loan them to the English. Oh, well, they did talk English, but they're not very friendly if you're an officer. They never talk to enlisted men. But that's how I finished out the war, was running all over any place they wanted to do, we did. I went from extreme east of Belgium. I got the shock of my life. He told me I was going to look after 200 German prisoners who were running a loading dock there. And the sergeant who had been in charge of them took his building, went up to the 4th floor, a building where you lift up the gate to go up in the elevator. and standing there were 10 German generals in the most gorgeous uniforms you have ever seen. And each one of them spoke the King's English. They were educated in the art equipment at West Point. I never had such a shock in my life that they were going to start to ask me all kinds of questions. And I told them, I'll tell you one thing, I'm a 4F'er. I was told to just keep you guys alive, and that's all I'm going to do.